Hey there, I'm Sarah Larson and this is 3 News. Coming up today, there's a big argument over a decision to send some asylum seekers back to where they came from. Why these new senators are now some of the most powerful politicians in Australia. And you tell us, how young is too young for the reality TV spotlight? First to our main story, which is about some Sri Lankan people who were trying to come to Australia by boat. Today the federal government said they'd been stopped and sent back to Sri Lanka. The story started more than a week ago, with reports that 2 boats were on their way to Christmas Island. They were supposedly full of people from Sri Lanka, hoping to become refugees in Australia. Over the weekend, there were a bunch of big protests over the federal government's budget. The government wants to save some money by making some changes to things like healthcare, education and welfare. And these guys aren't happy about it. About 10,000 people marched around the country. They're hoping the changes won't get passed. And that could be up to these guys. Today was the first sitting day of the new Australian Senate. Every election, half of the Senate seats come up for grabs. And these guys were the ones who got enough votes to either stay or sit for the first time. There have been ceremonies right around the country for the start of NAIDOC Week. It's a time when we celebrate the history, culture and achievements of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. To find out a little bit more about NAIDOC Week, I'm joined in the studio by Dwayne, who's an Aboriginal youth representative. How you going, Dwayne?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, good. Now tell me about NAIDOC Week. Why is it so important?
NAIDOC Week is very important. It looks to celebrate Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander culture, and I think that is very important to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people, but also to all Australians. It is the oldest living culture in the world, so we look to celebrate that at every chance we get, and NAIDOC Week is the best chance we get to display some of the great things about our culture.
Now, for a young singer, getting on a reality TV show like The Voice Kids can be a great opportunity, but getting rejected is tough. 12-year-old Romy burst into tears when she didn't get through to the next stage of The Voice Kids last night. Right, let's see what's happening in sport. Here's Amelia.
The final of the men's tennis at Wimbledon was a really close one. Novak Djokovic beat Roger Federer. The British Grand Prix started with a bang this morning.
I'll be back tomorrow with more 3 News. See you then.